Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out for a little drive. I'm headed out to my son's place there for this evening, but I'm down here pretty close to Salmo, and I seen this here old girl on the side of the road. Happens to be a John Deere D, serial number in the 129,900 and something, which is going to put it into the 1936 or so area. It's a few years older than what I was looking for, because I do have a 27 or a 28 I need some help with. But this one here is some parts probably swap across, but they won't necessarily be period correct, so I don't know what to do about it. So we'll have to, we'll just do a walk around here and just make note of what's good and what's not. There's quite a few good things on it, but let's just walk around and give you see what I'm talking about. Right away, looking at the back here, you can see that serial number is 129,979. I believe it is in 1936. It does have the option for the PTO, but is not installed. This here little handle here is to operate, I believe, the water injection over onto the carburetor side there. Stop it from pinging if you're burning that kerosene. It's got a pair of well, actually, let's start with the gear shift. It's about the only thing that actually moves. I'm not going to try to get it into gear or anything, but it's obviously in neutral, so it'll be able to move along here onto a trailer. Clutch is seized. These two levers, one's throttle, I don't know, I think the other is the advance for the mag. They're both seized. Steering box here, it's seized. Seat is a custom model, all bent up. That's obviously from moving it out of its previous resting place. It looks like it was in some low area, got some water, rusting and damage there, and they weren't too careful with it. They just dragged it up, and I'm sure that fender was wrecked moving it off the farm. It's over here on the side of the road, here on the highway. Anyway, I don't know if a guy can work with that sheet metal. I guess if you got lots of time, you can do anything. So far, everything's all seized. This cover for the transmission has been obviously covered in dirt for so long that it's got holes in it. We do have the tins in place here for the sides, and you know, the foot tins and whatnot. So that's in good shape. It's not in good shape, but it's there, so a guy can work with something and straighten it out. This tractor has there's Luna. He's just like supervising everything. Yeah, this tractor does have nicer wheels than the one I got. It's got nice spoke hubs and a matching set. The front wheels are round spoke, but they're a matching set. I tried to move this flywheel. That is seized up. So is all these carburetor, governor linkage, etc. They made an improvement on this oil pressure gauge there. Instead of a pin coming out of the thing, to put a little bit of a gauge on it. Of course, it's the gauge is done, but can be worked out. Put a new one on, probably going to work all right. Handbrake is seized. got a nice toolbox that has been beat up. It's in really good condition considering. Gas tank here at the back. The cap has been beat up, but looks like it's all intact. It's not full of holes. The filler cap up here is still soldered in place. Yeah, and you can, it's on the rusty side. Boy, there's nothing but a lot of hard work for this thing. Missing the exhaust pipe, but that's only natural. Of course, it's wide open, so all the water went in. And now I don't know. The guy says that I talked to says the block is not cracked, but that's to be determined. This here particular tractor, a guy could convert it to rubber. Just got those splined hubs there, so you just pull them off, I believe, and put your cast hubs and rubber wheels on. And I think if you get the right rims with hubs, and you put rubber all the way around this tractor. It does have a nice solid front axle. It doesn't look like it's been busted up. It's got the improved steering. The 27-28 had some kind of a worm gear in there, and very crazy steering, primitive. The shroud here in front of the radiator has been pushed in, but it can be straightened out. At least it wasn't pushed in far enough to bust the radiator cores. And I think there is what's left of some shutters in there, or maybe they didn't have the shutters. They had, this here is a I think they rolled up a curtain. I'm not sure. It's got the later version air breather, oil bath. I believe it is oil bath, not water. Magneto is in place. I'll bet you it'll work. It just needs new wires put in. Oil breather for the crankcase. It's all intact. Got a little tap mark on it, a little dent. That steering rod down there is bent out of shape. It can be easily straightened, I guess. Newer style clutch compared to the one I got. It's got the cap right on the end there, dust cap to keep the dirt and everything out of the clutch pack. Hood is in good shape. It might have a few bullet holes in them. Looking at the fender over there, might be a couple of well, no, that must be drilled. They must have had something in those holes there bolted on at one time. Anyway, she's a nice old girl. These here necks are not broken for the radiator. You know, there's some usable parts to swap across here, get my old 27 running. I did all the work to it already. It's all freed up. It's just got to be better parts found. Put her all back together. This is a just a straight on frontal shot there of the tractor. You can see on the front wheels that you can see where it's been sitting for many years. The rims or the tires are pretty severely rusted and pitted, sitting on the one spot forever. Does have a nice shroud or a guard over top of the radiator cores there, and a nice embossed John Deere on the top radiator tank. The hood is pretty straight, no dents or whatever in it, but the fenders took a little bit of a, well, they mangled them, rolling that thing out of the mud or wherever they dragged it out of those big cleats on the rear wheels grabbed that tin, and maybe was some damage done earlier, but I'm sure that they damaged it even more so, which is a typical thing on those steel wheels with those lugs. They get debris caught between the lugs and the fenders, and well, it makes short work of those fenders anyway. Luna there, she's just taking it easy in the shade there underneath the wheel, waiting for me to get done with this. And here's a shot of the drawbar. It's very simply made drawbar. It's missing a couple of bolts, so it's just hanging down into the grass there, but easily repaired. And the floorboard got all mangled up there, but anyway, it's nothing that cannot be fixed, that's for sure. Just a little bit of body work, and she'll be as good as new. This is a what's remaining of I don't know what year it is, but it's a white. It's just standing just off the side of that tractor. Somebody had put this together for some kind of a mud bogger of some sort. It's got a V8 engine nested in the frame there and some big mud tires on it, and she's pretty crudely put together, but I'm sure the guy can have quite a bit of fun with this here unit. I have no idea what they want for it, but it's probably too much for what it's worth, that's for sure. Well, that's going to wrap up my little walk around. I just wanted to stop and see about this tractor. I like what I see, but man, there is so much stuff that's froze up on this tractor. The probably internals are going to be pitted bad and whatnot, but I might be able to take some of the stuff here and make a good 27. It's hard to say. Already got all that 27 apart. Just got to find better parts, and man, this would be a lot of work. I want to get that 27 going for 2027, so I guess I'm going to do it. I'll have to pick up this darn thing and start working at that, that's for sure. So anyway, that's all we got for today. If you like these videos, my little walk-arounds and just finding old junk pieces of equipment to look at, like, subscribe, and keep on watching. I'll catch up with you later.